Welcome into another battle report from Crafty Terrain, and this is going to be my rebel army for the day. The army is going to be led by Commander Luke, and he's upgraded with Force Push and Recon Intel. I have R2-D2 and C-3PO, and they are naked. I have Sabine Wren, she's upgraded with Endurance, her personal combat shield, and the electro grappling line. I have 2 units of sniper teams. One of them is upgraded with Recon Intel. I then have 4 units of rebel troopers, and they've all been upgraded with the DLT, but we're using the Ion Trooper today because we don't have them packs here in the UK yet, hard to get your hands on. And then rounding out my list, I have the FD cannon, and that is also naked. This is 10 activations and comes to 800 points exactly. Okay, we're welcoming Nick back to the channel again today. Nick's on his 4 win streak, looking to make it 5 today. And today he's bought an Empire list, and it's a couple of firsts for the channel. So over to you, Nick.
It's led by Orson Krennic with strict orders and aggressive tactics. And then Bossk with hunter and offensive push. Got 2 units of shore troopers with the T21B upgrade, and then the 2 mortar troopers. I've then got 2 stormtrooper units, 1 naked, 1 with the DLT. I've got the Death Troopers with the DLT, Overwatch, and the E11D Focus Fire Convig. And then I've got 2 units of the Scout Troopers with the DLT Sniper. It's 800 points and it's 11 activations.
Okay guys, so that's Nick's list. Just want to say the Shore Troopers are not finished yet, nor are the Death Troopers. They still need a bit more work, but we was happy to, with the colours that was on them, to stick them on the channel. So hope you enjoy. We wanted to give you something new to watch. Let's go and have a look at the command hand. Okay, so with us both being 800 points, we rolled off and Nick won the roll, and Nick is blue player. And these are his cards that he selected for today. We've got battle lines, major offensive, advanced positions, sabotage the moisture evaporators, intercept transmissions, payload, supply drop, limited visibility, and clear conditions. So Nick, you have first veto.
Battle lines because of R2.
Okay. And with you having a bit of a gun line and being blue player, I don't want to play evaporators.
I'll do supply drop.
Okay, and with my FD cannon, I'll get rid of limited visibility. That leaves us with major offensive, intercept the transmissions, and clear conditions. Let's go and have a look at setup. Okay, so let's talk about the board that we've got to start with. So in cover, so the pipes are going to be heavy cover. There's 1 set there and 1 set over that side. We've got this little pump house here, and that's going to be heavy cover also. We've got the toxic silo, and that's also heavy cover. The crates in the middle will be light cover. The TIE fighter will be heavy. Then all the grey buildings are heavy cover, so that watchtower and satellite and this little bunker. The crates next to it are light cover. Then the toxic refinery in the corner, that will also be heavy. The 8080 is heavy cover, and then the hill down here is light cover. And we've got lots of videos for this terrain on the channel, guys. Check it out. There's one for the hill, one for the pipes. There's a real good one for the toxic silo, and then one of our very first videos on the pump house, and that's a nice short trash to terrain build. So check that out. We've got the intercept the transmissions, which are the probe droids down the middle, and then I have deployed like so. So I've gone with Sabine's here, Luke's there, 1 set of snipers here. R2-D2 and C-3PO have gone here next to the FD cannon, which has got a lane to the centre objective there. Then all my trooper units are down in this corner, all huddled together. And then my last lot of snipers that had the Recon Intel I put over here to try and get line of sight into Nick's side there. And then we'll just go and take a look at Nick's deployment. Okay, so Nick has 1 lot of snipers on that far corner. Then he's got the Deaths behind the barricade. We've got Krennic and Bossk down here together, and the set of shores and the mortar. then another set of snipers and another set of shore troopers and the mortar. And then we have the 2 bands of stormtroopers that are intertwined around these legs that are on these transmissions here. Okay, let's go to orders. Okay, so it's the start of turn 1. I have gone with Return of the Jedi because he gets to remove troopers, remove suppression. So if Nick's gone with Annihilation Looms, that'll be good for me. And Nick's gone with Assault, so nice play there by Nick. So we'll roll off. Nick, you can roll. You be shields, mate. Yep, so you have priority. Okay, let's give out the orders and we'll be back. Okay, so I gave 1 order to Luke. He got a dodge from Return of the Jedi. I gave 1 to Sabine and 1 to the FD cannon down here. Nick gave 1 to Krennic behind the tree, who entourage to the deaths. He gave 1 to the shores that relayed to the mortar, and then 1 to the other shores that also relayed to the mortar. And Nick, you have priority. Off your stack.
Yep. Snipers.
Okay.
Be these. Move here.
Yeah.
And then shoot at Sabine.
Okay, gonna have shots at Sabine, who will be in the open with your move. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 black with Pierce. Okay, so that's 2 hits. I will spend my shield to negate 1. And then I've got impervious, yes, I've got 2 red. So I can block this because it's got Pierce. No, she surges on defense, so that would block, but that was a miss and that would become a blank, so that will be a wound on Sabine. So we've flicked Sabine's shield, she'll take a wound and a suppression, and then I'm going to go with the FD cannon here, and I'm just going to aim shoot at them snipers that just shot at me over there. Let's go to the box. So this is 5 black. The snipers are in heavy cover because 1 is fully obscured, and I'll surge to hit. Okay, so 2 crits are going to come through. The 2 hits will go away to the cover. So it's 2 white. Surge on defense. No, so 1 will be blocked, 1 will be a blank, and that will be a dead sniper. Okay, Nick, so that's a suppression, and you've got to swap them over, so he'll become the unit leader, gets into place his position. And then it's back to you, mate.
Get off the stack again.
Sure.
Snipers.
Okay, so this sniper's down here behind this barricade. Now, speed 1 over barricades. Yep.
And then shoot at Luke.
We'll check range, see if you've got that on Luke, and then we'll go to the box. Okay, so 2 black. It's high velocity, so I can't spend my dodge, and I'm in the open. It's missed, so that won't be nothing onto Luke. So Luke got lucky. So I'll go off my stack, and I have troopers. And I'm just going to hold with this trooper unit down here and pass back to Nick. Okay, mate, off the stack.
Yeah, it's troopers.
Okay, I'll come round and take a look at who you're going with. Okay, so Nick's going with this trooper unit down here.
Move round.
Yeah.
To there.
It's going to give you shots on them snipers. Is it range 4 DLT?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so 2 red, surge to hit at the snipers that Nick's managed to get out in the open. And that's 2. 2 white, this could be a dead unit. Oh, I'll save 1 and lose 1. So I managed to keep that sniper alive. I've positioned these snipers in a bad position. My plan was originally to come down this side, but then I changed my mind after I'd already deployed them, so they've been hung out to dry a little bit, but they'll take a suppression and lose a guy. So I'm choosing to go off my stack again, and it's troopers. I'm just going to go with the other trooper that's behind this pipes, and I'll just stay there with them as well and hold. Okay, so I'm going off my stack again. It's another set of troopers. And this time, I'll go with these guys. I'm going to take a dodge, just in case Nick can get any shots on these as well this time. And that'll end their activation. Back with you, Nick.
Last troopers.
Yep. Press them down under this walker.
It's doing nothing.
Okay, and they'll stay there and you come back to me. It's a cagey first turn with everybody holding position. I'm going off my stack. Okay, so it's snipers. And I'm going to go with this guy over here. I'm going to have a look what I can see and we'll come back. Got my rally step with the snipers. No, so it doesn't come off. I'm going to take an aim with my first activation. And then I'm going to shoot at these death troopers across there behind that barricade that will have heavy cover reduced to light with sharpshooter. Okay, so one black, one white with Pierce. I've got an aim. Nope, I'm going to have to re-roll both. I need 2 here to get past that cover. Or a crit. It's a crit and I do surge to hit, but that would go away. So it's a dead death trooper with Pierce. That's a good roll for the snipers before they get taken out. So that's a suppression and a dead death trooper. And then it's over to you, Nick. You've used all your stacks, so...
Go with Krennic.
Okay.
I'm going to move him round to behind here.
Sure. And that will end Krennic's activation. Okay, Nick, back to you.
Let's take that off with Krennic's strict orders.
Okay, so we're going with the deaths. Nick's thinking about getting out of there before more sniper shots come in.
I'm going to go there.
Okay. Okay, and that will end their activation. Okay, going off the stack. That's troopers, and that's this last unit down here. And this unit is going to move up. And just start to come out to there. And their second activation will be a dodge. And then I'm just going to get here around to here. Like so. Pass back to Nick. Okay, Nick, we're back in here with you. Who do you want to go with?
So these shores here.
Okay, so we're going to go with this shore trooper unit under here.
Just going to move him up.
Okay.
And take a dodge just in case.
Okay, we'll stick a dodge on. And that's the end of their activation. Okay, so I'm going off my stack and I know it's this sniper unit here. I need a white dice for my rally. Just chuck us a white over. Thank you. Roll my rally. No, so that'll stay on, but it's okay because they're courage 2. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a move around this corner, and that will give me, and just tuck up like so, and that will give me shots at Nick's sniper that shot at Luke. And I have an aim off calculate odds. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, so they have heavy cover down to light with sharpshooter, black and a white with an aim with Pierce. So that's 1. Then, oh, I need a crit or another hit. Okay, let's roll. With the aim, no. So that will just be a suppression because this will go away to the cover. The suppression for this sniper down here. And then it's over to you, mate.
Okay, the mortar guy.
Okay. Just going to move up. He gets repositioned after he moves anyway, so you can pivot. Yep, okay, the mortar's going to stay in there, and that's the end of that activation. Okay, so I just have Luke and Sabine left now. I'm going to go with Luke to start with. I'm just going to jump these crates up to here. And then my second activation, I'm just going to move in and tuck up behind these trees like so. There, man, flip this. And that's the end of his turn. Okay, Nick, so we're back with you.
To the shores.
Okay.
Just going to double move.
Okay. Okay, that's the end of their activation. Okay, so it's just Sabine for me, and all Sabine's going to do is use jump to get up to here, and then she's going to take a recover action, which will give her shield back. And I haven't rolled my rally step, but she would have got 2 actions, so that'll come off when I recover anyway. So just to save time, and that will end Sabine's activation. So we're back to you, Nick.
Mortar.
Just your mortar down here.
Just going to move towards.
Okay. And that is the end of round 1. So we will go to clean up, remove all green tokens and a suppression off everyone. Okay, so start of turn 2. After a bit of a cagey first turn, I have gone with push. And Nick has gone with, Krennic's 1 pip. He's gone with voracious ambition. Okay, let's give out the orders. So my 2 orders from push, 1 went to Sabine and 1 went to Luke. Then voracious ambition, he gave 1 to Krennic, and then his entourage to the Death Troopers, which are just in range of the entourage. And then Nick has got his little stack of 3 that he knows about on top of the card. And it's over to you, mate.
I'm going to take 1 off here.
Okay,
It's the Troopers.
yeah, okay.
I'm going to go with these.
Sure, thought you might.
Try and finish that sniper off.
Okay, so finish off this sniper.
So I'll aim and shoot at the sniper with just the delta.
Okay, let's go to the box. So it's an aim and 2 red at the sniper in the open. Yep, that's 2, so I need 2 saves. Need some luck here. No, that's 2 blanks. That's a dead unit for myself. Okay, so I'm going off the stack. And it's the FD cannon. That's not what I wanted. There's nothing in range at the moment or line of sight. I've got a sniper sitting behind that tree over there. So I'm going to take a dodge and a standby for my 2 activations. And that will end its turn. Okay, Nick, so we're back with you.
Take another 1 off here.
Yeah.
It's a sniper.
Okay.
This one.
So we're going with this guy up here now.
I'm going to aim and shoot at Luke.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice. It's got aim shots at Luke. Let's go to the box. So, aiming a shot at Luke that's in the open. So we've got 1 and 2. It's a nice roll. Come on, Luke, need some saves. Oh, so I don't think I surge on defense. I'll just check that. He doesn't, no. So that will be a wound coming through, 2 wounds coming through on Luke. So it's 2 wounds for Luke up there, and then I will be going off my stack. And that is my snipers down here. So they will be aim, shoot. Ooh, I can see the mortar now as well. So I'm going to choose what I want to shoot, and then we'll go to the box. So I've done some measuring. The mortar's not in range yet, so the sniper is, so he's a threat. So I'm going to go for the sniper before he activates. So he's in heavy cover reduced to light. Okay, so I have got a crit through. I can only see 1 of them, so I don't need to spend that aim, and with Pierce that will kill the sniper. Okay, and we're going to take him off. Okay, so this sniper unit here replaces him as the unit leader, takes a suppression. A decent shot from the rebel snipers this time. And it's over to you, mate. You going off your stack?
Yeah.
Off your stack, that is
Troopers.
Troopers, okay, so we're going to go with these guys here.
They'll just dodge.
Okay, take a dodge and stay there, back to me. Okay, so I'm going off my stack. It's Troopers. I'm going to go with these guys down here. Now just going to slightly move up, not full yet. So I'm just going to move up to around there. And take a dodge with my second action. And that'll be the end of their turn. Nick, we're back with you.
Stack.
Going off the stack. It's Troopers.
He's got
Okay.
aim and take a standby.
Okay, and that will be the end of that activation. Okay, I'm going off the stack. That's my dead sniper unit, so we'll remove them. And it is Troopers, so I will go with this trooper unit on the back end there, and they are just going to slightly move out from around this and just move up to there, look. So, and just key around. And that'll be the end of there. I'll take a dodge actually. Second activation will be a dodge, and I'll pass it back to you, Nick. Okay, Nick, we're coming back to you. Stack.
Troopers.
Okay.
This mortar.
So we're going to go with the mortar down here.
Just going to move.
Okay, so moving up.
Yeah, and then take a standby.
Okay, and we'll stick that standby on, and that'll be the end of that activation. My stack, it's going to be these troopers here, and they're just going to move around to here. Take a dodge, and that ends their activation. Back to you, Nick. Okay, Nick, so we're back with you. It's off the stack.
With these, they're going to aim and take a standby.
Okay. And we'll leave them there. That's the end of their activation. Okay, so I'm going off the stack. And that's this last trooper unit here. And then I'm just going to move up to get right on the edge of this barricade. And then just gear around. And I'm going to measure my DLT to try and have shots at the mortar there. So the Rebel DLT is 2 black and a white, critical 1, and this mortar's in the open. No, it's just 1 hit. Okay, mate, just the one red. No, so that will be a wound, and that standby will come off with the suppression going on. It's a wound and a suppression for this mortar down here, and the standby comes off, and then we're going to you, Nick. You want to go off your stack?
Yeah.
And it is
The last troopers.
okay. Last troopers are down here.
They're just gonna dodge.
Okay, take a dodge.
That's it.
Okay, well, that will end their activation. Okay, so I'm going off my stack, which I know is R2. I'd already turned it, and then I'm just going to take a move with R2 to get up to here. And then I'm going to calculate the odds onto Sabine, and that will give Sabine an aim, a dodge, and a suppression. Okay, Nick, we're back with you, going off your stack.
Snipers.
And it's snipers. Rally.
Nope.
No, so that suppression will stay on.
So I just move out a bit
Okay.
to get him round to that trooper unit.
Yep, and you're going to have shots at more trooper unit behind the barricade in heavy cover. Let's go to the box. So this is heavy cover reduced to light with sharpshooter, and this shot has pierce. No, so that will just be a suppression, because that one will go away to the light cover. Okay, so I'm going to activate Luke now, and I'm just going to take a dodge and a standby and just hold where I am. Okay, Nick, so we're with you. We know we've got deaths, Krennic and Bossk. Who do you want to go with?
I'll just go with Krennic because he's just going to hold position where he is.
Okay, and we'll go back to me, and I've got Sabine, so I'm just going to take a moment to see what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go with Sabine. Pass us some white dice, mate, so I can roll my rally. Would really like this to stay on for what I've got in mind, and it does. Okay, so with Sabine, I'm going to jump over here. I know that I'm going to check, we'll do all the range and the measuring because there's a mortar up there with a standby, but I want to sort of finish around here to create line of sight to the sniper down here and have shots at the sniper with my aim. Let's go. I'm going to measure up off camera and then we'll go to the box. Okay, so Sabine at the sniper, it's 1 red, a black and a white, so single rainbow, surges to crit and has pierce, and the sniper's in the open. Okay, so that's 2 crits coming through, so with the pierce it will be a dead sniper, and that'll be an activation off the board for Nick. Okay, Nick, so that's the sniper coming off the board, and then it's over to you.
I'll go with the deaths.
Yep.
Gonna move round. They can all see Sabine.
Yep. We're going to have some shots at Sabine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the box. So this Death Trooper shot is 2 red and a white from the DLT, and then 3 black from the other troopers, and they surge to hit. I'm in light cover from suppression. Okay, so that's... And then we show light cover, then a shield, no, a dodge, sorry, yeah, dodge, and a shield, and that'll leave 1 going through. So roll my red. No, and it's a blank. Oh, that's another wound for Sabine. Okay, Nick, so we're over to you, and it's just Bossk.
My last one off, there's Voracious Ambition.
Yep.
Bossk. He's going to move over here. Activate offensive push.
Yep, so Bossk will get an aim from offensive push. And then I guess he's going to be having shots at Sabine.
And you'll get another aim for Hunter.
Okay, yeah, and an aim for Hunter. Let's go to the box. Okay, so Bosk's weapon is suppressive and has pierce, and Nick's got 2 aims to spend if needed. Surges to crit as well. So that'll be 1 coming through. You're going to spend the first aim.
Yeah.
And there's a second hit coming through. So that'll be 3. 1 will go away to the light cover. And then because of pierce, I'll get to roll an extra red. And she saves all of them. That's a great roll for Sabine. So she'll just take 2 suppression. Okay, so Sabine's up to 4 suppression, but she does have endurance, and that's the end of the round. So all the green tokens will come off, and then we'll come back for orders. Oh, sorry, scoring round. So I'll score my back objective. I'll score the middle with Luke, and Nick scores his back objective. So it'll be 2-1, and we'll be back for orders on 3. Okay, so it looks like we're set for Sabine's explosions, but I didn't want to risk it. I've gone with Legacy of Mandalore, Sabine's 3-pip, and Nick's gone with Reptilian Rampage, probably expecting Sabine to come and lay some bombs. Okay, we'll give out the orders and then we're going to come back. Okay, so Nick gave his 1 to Bossk. I gave Sabine, I gave 1 to Luke, 1 to the snipers and 1 to Sabine. So that's allowing Sabine to gain 3 dodges. And it's over to you, Nick. Off you going off the stack?
Yeah.
He's hoping for deaths. Oh, he's pulled it. He's going to get to aim shoot at Sabine, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to aim shoot Sabine, who's in light cover. Let's go to the box. So we just noticed that Sabine should have 1 extra suppression last turn from when the Death Troopers shot, because their weapon is suppressive. So now we're going to go to the box and roll. Okay, so 2 red and a white, 3 black, suppressive, and Sabine's in light cover with 3 dodges. That looks pretty good, mate. So 1 miss. You want to re-roll that with your aim?
Yeah.
No, it's a miss. So 1 to light cover. I'll spend all 3 dodges, and then 1 will come through. I get to keep a dodge because of nimble, so 1 will go back on. And I'll roll my red. Oh, it's rolled onto a blank, so she takes a wound. Sabine's in trouble. Okay, so Sabine will take 2 suppression, so I'll bring 1 off. So she's up to 5, up to 4 wounds. Used all my dodges, but I get to keep 1 would go back on because of nimble. And then it's my turn. Okay, so I'm going to activate Sabine now. I'm going to go to the dice box to roll my rally. So there's 5. I don't want to panic, so let's go to the box. Okay, so 5 white. Sabine's got 5 suppression. She rolls off 2, so she'll lose 2, go down to 3, so she won't panic. So that's good for Sabine. Phew, got lucky there. Sabine's rolled off 2, and she only gets 1 action now. And I'm just going to tuck up into these trees here, so she can't be seen. And that'll be the end of Sabine's activation. Okay, Nick, so it's over to you.
Stack.
Yeah, it's troopers.
These. Aim and standby.
Okay, so they're going to hold there, aim and standby, and it's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with my snipers here, and it's going to be an aim shot at the mortar out in the open. Okay, so this is a black and a white with pierce. Needing re-roll both. Come on now, snipers. Yes, it's 2 on the re-roll. So 2 red. This has pierce 1. This could be a dead mortar. Needs to save both. Oh, come on, Nick, with the clutch roll there. 1 will negate, but that will be a wound and a suppression, but the mortar will survive. With a great defensive roll there from the mortar, it's only a wound and a suppression. It's over to you, mate. You're going off your stack?
Yeah. It's troopers.
Okay, it's troopers.
It will be the mortar.
Okay, roll a rally. That suppression will stay on. 2 actions then.
I'll aim and shoot.
Okay.
Back at the sniper.
Okay, aim shooting back at the sniper. Okay, so the mortars are 3 white, critical 1 and suppressive. The snipers have heavy cover. Nick has an aim. So it's a triple blanco. and a double blanco. So that's going to be nothing from the mortar. Okay, so I'm going off the stack. It's troopers. I'll go with these guys here. I'm just going to be moving up to get behind this tree and staying some cover. And that'll be the end of their act. I'll take a dodge, second activation, and that'll be the end of their go. Stick a dodge, and back to you, Nick. Back with you, Nick.
Stack. Krennic.
Okay, Krennic's down here.
He's fine. He's just going to move to the edge of there.
Okay.
And take a standby.
Okay, Krennic will take a standby. Okay, so I'm going off the stack. It's another lot of troopers. So we'll go with these guys here. And they're just going to move up behind that unit there. I'll go that side with him. And take a dodge with my second action. And that will end their activation. Okay, so we're with you, Nick.
Troopers.
It's troopers.
These, I think.
They're just going to stay there, holding that back objective. Okay, so going off my stack. And it's the FD cannon. That standby's been left there from last turn. I'm going to take an aim. And I'm going to shoot at the mortar down board to see if I can't get it off the board. Okay, so 5 black, surge to hit with an aim, and the mortar has light cover. So that's 3. Roll this aim. And 1 more, so 1 goes away. So that's 3 coming through, so 3 red. Hopefully can remove another activation. Oh, you don't surge on defence with shore troopers, so that will be the mortar off the board. Okay, so the FD cannon putting the final wound on the mortar. And that's gone off the board. It's over to you, Nick.
Yeah.
Off your stack, yeah?
Troopers.
Okay, so going troopers.
These.
Sure.
Double move up here.
Okay, you're going to double move for a bit of a flanking position. Nice play there, Nick. Back to me. So I'm going off the stack, and it is R2. So I'm just going to move up to the edge, like so. Tuck C3PO in, and just calculate the odds on myself, and take aim, and a dodge, and a suppression. And that'll be the end of R2's activation. Okay, Nick, we're going off the stack. It's troopers.
These.
Okay.
It's going to move.
Okay.
And then move again.
Okay. That's ending their activation. Okay, so I'm going to go off my stack. And it's troopers. I'll go with these guys down here. And they are just going to look to move up. Yeah, they're going to move up to there and try and get some cover. Like so. That will end their activation. Oh, take a dodge. My bad. Put a dodge on, and that's the end of their turn. Okay, Nick, so we're with you off the stack.
Sniper.
He's down here.
I'm going to shoot at the trooper unit behind the barricade there.
Okay, going out to the box for shots. Troopers, heavy cover reduced to light, and this shot has pierce. 2 black, no aim. It's 1, so that will go away to the light cover, and that will be a suppression for that trooper unit. So that's a suppression for that unit there. And then we're back for Nick's second action with the sniper.
He's going to move behind the barricade.
And he's going to move back behind the barricade. Nice play there. Okay, so my final activation off the stack is the trooper unit that Nick just shot at over here. And then I'm going to roll my rally. No, so that suppression will stay on. And now I'm just going to hold position for now and take a dodge and then pass back to Nick. Okay, then Nick, we're with you. You've got Bossk and you've got a mortar in your stack. So we're going stack.
Aim and standby.
Aim and standby. Waiting for Luke to jump over them trees and whip out a lightsaber. Okay, it's over to me and Luke. Okay, so we're back with me. I can't really come out. There's loads of standbys the other side of that trees, and it's Bossk on a reptilian rampage turn, so I'm just going to have to stay defensive. There's threats coming from my left-hand side now as well, so I'm just going to tuck into the trees. I don't want to budge Sabine. Just going to tuck in a little bit more, so I've got some cover, and then I'm just going to take a dodge with Luke, and that'll end his activation. Okay, so it's Bossk's turn then.
I'm just gonna double move him around here.
Okay.
Take a wound to do second.
Okay. I'll bring him around that side.
So we can see R2.
And you can see R2 here. And then we're going to be having shots. So we'll go to the box. Check range, because if you've got range 4 to the FD cannon, you have to attack that. We'll check range and then we'll come to the box. Okay, so R2's in heavy cover with a dodge, and Bossk's guns 4 white and a red, Pierce 1, suppressive. Oh, that is nice. You surge to crit as well, so I'm not going to be able to spend that dodge. That's just going to go away to the cover. Gives 3 white dice, please. Some nice roll from Bossk. Then it's 1 save, but that'll get negated by the pierce, so that's 3 wounds on R2. From that, they'll take 2 suppression and 3 wounds on R2, and I didn't get to spend that dodge. Bossk got regeneration, so roll regeneration, see if that wound comes off. No, the wound will stay on. And that's the end of turn 3, guys. We'll go to clean up, and then we'll be back for turn 4. Okay, so start of turn 4. I've gone with Sabine's explosions, and Nick has gone with Bossk's 1 pip merciless mutations. So it's going to be a roll off. Okay, Nick, RB blanks and surges. It is a blank and a surge. I needed that. Otherwise, Sabine would have died to Bossk. Okay, let's go and give out them orders. Okay, Nick gave his to Bossk. I've gained mine to Sabine, and I'm going to go first. I'm just going to be looking to jump over these trees at speed 3, and I'm going to plant the bomb so it gets, hopefully I can get Krennic, the mortar, them shores, and the deaths, and then I can make a speed 1 move. I'll do this move over the trees and we'll come back. Okay, so Sabine jumped over the trees, and then I've measured, and I could get the bombs to here, which will get Bossk, which won't allow me to get Krennic, but I'm okay with that. And after I've planted both bombs here together, I'm just going to be making a speed 1 move back, so I'm out of the range of the bombs. And then I'm going to choose to detonate the bombs now, so we'll go to the box and roll that. Okay, so this has blast, so there's been no cover, and it surges to crit. So on Bossk first. Okay, so that's 2 on Bossk, so 2 white. So Bossk will save 1, and that'll be a wound for Bossk and a suppression. I'll roll the second one on Bossk. That's 2 again. Good rolling so far. No, so that's 3 wounds total for Bossk and 2 suppression. We'll go and put them on. Okay, so that brings Bossk up to 3 wounds and 4 wounds, sorry, yeah? 4 wounds 4. And 2 suppression. Let's go back to the box for the Death Troopers. On the Death Troopers now. Oh, 2 crits. This has been a good explosion so far. That'll be a dead Death Trooper and a suppression. Roll the second bomb. And just 1. You surge on defense, yeah, so that will be blocked. So that's just a dead Death Trooper and 1 suppression. We'll do that after. We'll move on to the shores. First bomb, 2 crits. This is nice. Oh, Nick saving Waldo. So just a suppression there. Second bomb, just 1. Could do the blank in this. 1. Yes, they don't surge, do they? They don't surge. So that's a dead shore and a suppression. Okay, now final the mortar. That's 2 crits. So that's 1 wound, 1 suppression. Last bomb, could do with 2 here and finish the mortar. It is 2. It'd be 1 more wound and a suppression. Let's go and get all that on. Big turn there for the bombs, done well. Okay, so that is 2 suppression for the Death Troopers, and a dead Death Trooper. Then it was a dead Shaw and 2 suppression. And it was 2 wounds and a suppression. And that will be the end of Sabine Wren's activation. And she's out there with 1 wound left. Okay, Nick's choosing to go with Bossk here. And we realised we shouldn't be putting suppression on Bossk now. So he's up to 4 wounds because he's got enraged. So what do you want to do with Bossk?
He's going to shoot at R2 first. He can't see anyone else.
Okay, yeah, going to shoot at R2. Let's go to the box. Okay, so R2's in heavy cover. This is 4 white and a red. Pierce, search to crit. So it's 2 crits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got an aim because you've got Hunter. And Bossk is hitting them crits. So it's just 1 more and that will go away to the heavy cover. So 2, need some saves here. No, so that will have to kill C-3PO. Let's go and take him off. So that's 2 more suppression. I'll have to put them 2 wounds on 3PO so R2 doesn't die and 3PO will come off. We're back with Bossk now, so he's used his 1 activation.
I'm going to plant his bomb now.
Okay, so Nick's done some pre-measuring. You can plant the bomb at 1 and blow it and it will hit Sabine but won't catch Luke. So that's lucky for me. You get to make a speed 1 move if you want to. Trying to use more speed 1, there you go. And then you can blow that bomb. Blow the bomb, we'll go to the box and roll that on Sabine. Okay, so this is a black and a red. Surge to crit and it has poison. Okay, so that's 2. Come on Sabine, you got 1 wound left. Let's see if we can survive. 2 saves would be great. No, there's a blank there and that is Sabine off the board. That's a big loss for the rebels. Okay, so Sabine takes her final wound and she's off the board. And then Bossk has now got his regenerate. I couldn't remember its name there. No. So all 4 wounds will stay on Bossk. And that's the end of Bossk's activation. Okay, so I'm going to go off the stack. Oh, and it's Luke. I didn't want Luke this early. Okay. I'm just going to take a dodge, tuck right into them trees. And I'll take a standby just in case it's needed. And that'll be the end of Luke's turn. Okay, Nick, so we're over to you. Both off our stacks now. So,
yes. And the usual.
That's an easy decision. Okay, back to me. Okay, so I'm going to go off my stack. And it is troopers. I'm going to go with these guys here. And they're going to double move. Like so. 1 to here. Then the second just up onto that corner. And then I'm just going to key around to stay in this cover. Like so. And that's the end of their activation. Okay, Nick, we're back with you in the stack.
It's troopers.
Okay, troopers.
Them over there.
Okay. Okay, and that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, so I'm going off the stack. That's my sniper unit here. Okay, so pass us a range 5, Nick, mate. Okay, so we've got... I'm just out of range to Nick's sniper at the other end of the board. So I've got choices here. I can move up onto the corner, shoot at the Death Troopers in the open, or I can shoot at the sniper down there and try and remove an activation off the board. I think I'm going to go with this move up, have the shot at the snipers down the board. We're in heavy cover reduced to light, so I need a crit here or I need 2 hits. I don't have an aim. Oh, it's 2 hits, so 1 will go away. That's a crack shot from the snipers, and the 1 will kill the other sniper with Pierce. Pick off your stack.
Mortar.
Okay, we're going to go with the mortar. Roll that suppression. It stays on.
Just going to move.
Okay. Oh, we're double moving, so it's a scoring turn. And that will end that mortar's activation. Okay, so it's back to me. And it's R2. R2's got 4 suppression, needs to roll one off here, otherwise he's panicked. Oh, he rolls 1, so he's down to 3, and he'll just get 1 action now. And I think that action's just going to be moving back, so I'm just going to look to move back. You can just get to there, mate, if that's okay. I'm just going to look to get to here, and that'll be the end of R2's activation. Okay, Nick, going off the stack.
Troopers.
Okay.
Jeez.
So they've got 2 suppressions, so roll your rally step. No, so they'll only have 1 action. Do you want a minute?
No. We're going to go to there.
Okay. Okay. And that'll be the end of their activation. Okay, so off my stack, and it is the FD cannon. Not sure now, it can't see anything, so I guess I'll just take a standby and an aim just in case. That'll be the end of its activation. Okay, Nick, off your stack. That's Death Troopers.
Nope.
No, so 1 action. It'll be just shy, I think.
Oh yeah. So.
Do you want a minute to think?
Yeah.
We'll give you a minute, let you have a think. Okay, so Nick's had a little think, he knows what he wants to do.
I'm going to use Compel.
He's using
Krennic.
Yep.
So I'll put them up to 3.
So they go up to 3 suppression, but they can use a free move action now, so he can make the middle.
I'll go there and then in there.
Yep, okay. And that's the end of their activation. Okay, so I'm going off the stack now, and I know it's all troopers. I'm going to go with this trooper unit down here at the back, and they're just going to move up to this edge here, and then they're going to have shots at the mortar that's scoring on that middle there. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so with the Rebel DLT, this is 6 black, 1 white with critical 1, and the mortar has light cover. Oh, it's a good roll. 6, mate. 6 red. This should be a mortar off the board. Let's we see 6 shields.
And you took that one away?
Yes, that was a... Oh, that was a miss. Sorry, that would be a miss because of the light cover, but it's fine. It would have died because there's 2 blanks, even if we took the cover away. That's the end of that Rebels activate. Okay, mates, that's the dead mortar coming off. And at the minute, the middle is 1-1 with the Death Troopers and Luke Skywalker this side. And then it's over to Unic.
Krennic.
We've got Krennic.
He's going to double move.
Okay.
So he can score.
So Krennic is now in scoring range. Back to me. So I know I've got troopers only. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to move across to here to have shots at that Stormtrooper unit there. And I'll key around and we'll go to the box. Okay, so Rebels with the DLT. It's going to be 6 black and a white with critical 1, and the troopers are in the open. Okay, so it is 5, Nick. 5 red. So you'll save 3, which is a good roll. Better than average, but lose 2. So these storms down here will take a suppression and lose 2 men. And we go to Unic, off your stack, and we know it's this Shore Trooper unit down here.
And it's going to do nothing.
And hold. Okay, back to me. Okay, and I'm going off the stack with my final turn, and it's these here. And then I'm just going to look to be double moving up. And I'm going to look to make sure I'm at range 1. But I can cohere into, we'll move Luke's tokens out of the way. Like so. Just got more around behind the tree. and just Kahir around, and that'll be a score for me. And then if we look, the middle will be tied because Nick's got Krennic and Deaths. I've got Rebels and Luke, so that won't score anything. I'll score a point for my back, and Nick will score a point up there, and we'll be back for orders on turn 5. At turn 5, I've gone with my ally is the Force, and Nick's gone with deploy the garrison. So it's a 2-pit tie. Nick roll, I'll be blanks and surge. It is blanks and surge, so I will have priority. Okay, let's go and give out the orders. Okay, so I've given one order to Luke Skywalker and he got a dodge. And then I gave my other to this trooper unit down here. And then Nick has gave one to Krennic and he entourage to the Deaths. And then he gave his other to these shores, and they've both got face up order tokens. And now it's up to me to go. Just going to take a moment to have a think who I want to go with. Okay, so I'm just going to move out with this guy to like here, and then I'm just going to Kahir the squad behind this heavy cover, and then I'm going to have shots at Krennic, who will be out in the open, and we'll go to the box. Okay, so 6 black and a white, critical 1 at Krennic in the open. Oh, okay, so that'll become a crit 1. That will be a miss. So it's a good roll, Nick. It is 6. So you need 6 white. Krennic surges on defence. And that's a great roll. Cracking roll there by them white dice. He will save 4. He surges on defence and take 2. Good roll, mate. Okay, Nick, so it's over to you. 2 wounds and a suppression for Krennic.
Off the stack.
Off the stack. Bossk. And he's Bossk, okay.
I'm gonna think.
Okay, we'll give you a moment, mate, let you have a think. Okay, so Nick knows what he's doing with Bossk now.
He's gonna come round here.
Yep.
You can see that back goal.
Okay, we're going to have shots at the rebels, yeah?
At least you can see that back goal.
Oh, okay, I'm going to shoot at this guy here, no problem. Okay, shoot. This is 4 white and a red, PS1 with crit. I'm in heavy cover. So surge to crit, that will go through. So that's 2. It's got Pierce, so it's a dead rebel. 2 suppression for this unit here, and this rebel will come off. And that ends Bossk's ask. Oh, sorry, he's got regeneration, so we'll roll it here. And he will. He'll heal 2 wounds. Great roll there. So that's Bossk back down to 2 wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So he's no longer enraged, yeah? Okay. Cool. Back to me. I'll stack. And it's troopers. I'm going to go with the unit that just got shots. We'll roll their rally. They'll roll 1 off, so I'll get 1 action. And that will be to shoot at this trooper unit down here. This unit with the DLT has 5 black and a white with critical 1. The stormtroopers are in heavy cover. So it's 1, 2. This will become a crit. 2 go away. So it's just 2 coming through, Nick. Be nice if I could get the DLT here. No, so that will save 1, but 1 will die, so the DLT will survive. Okay, so that's a suppression and 1 more stormtrooper off here. And then we're back to you, Nick. What do you want to do, mate?
I'm going to go with these.
It's a very close game. There's a lot going on. The score's tied 3-3 and this middle seeing a lot of action with a lot of action to come in. So, okay, Nick, you're going with the shore troopers?
Yeah, I'm going to use strict orders to get that off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to double move.
Okay.
To base contact with them.
Okay.
I'll just put them around it now.
Yeah, put them round and then I'll hear if there's anyone left that you can't get on. Okay. So they're all on, yeah? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the box and get it rolled.
They're in none. They're in attack.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, it was double move, yeah. Okay, that's the end of their turn. Okay, going off my stack. It's troopers. I'm going to go with these guys here. My first action is going to be to shoot at that unit there. And let's go to the box. Okay, so this is 6 black and a white with critical 1, and the stormtrooper unit has light cover from the suppression. It becomes a crit. This one can go away, Light cover.
No, one comes back.
One comes back.
Yeah.
Don't mess that up. So it's 4. Is it 4 or 5?
That's
5.
critical one.
Okay, that was critical. Okay, 5. Okay. Roll that, Nick. No, so there's 3 blanks, so that will be a dead unit for the stormtroopers coming off the board. Okay, so this unit will come off the board, and then we go into this trooper unit for their second activation, and they are just going to move straight up. Can you pass us a speed 2, mate? They're just going to move directly in onto this ramp there, like so, and then they're just going to get here around. And that will be the end of their activation. So we're back with you.
Go with the Death Troopers.
Okay.
So I'll strict orders one of them off.
Yeah.
Or rather. You don't have to, do you? Instead of you rallying it.
But yeah.
Yeah. And he's going to move there.
Yeah.
So you can see Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's going to shoot at Luke.
Okay, I've shots at Luke. Luke's got a dodge and we'll check cover. 2 red, a white and 2 black. This gun is suppressive and I have a dodge. Oh, doesn't get much better than that. We'll dodge 1 away. Then I need 4 red. Luke could die here. If Luke dies here, it's probably game over. He'll save 2, take 2. Saves 2. Doesn't block, that's nothing. Takes 2 wounds and 2 suppression. For a correction on that last roll, Luke's got deflect and 1 was a surge, so one of them will get blocked and it will get back, send a wound back to the Death Trooper. So Luke will just take 1 wound and 2 suppression and that'll be a dead Death Trooper. Okay, so that's going to be 2 suppression for Luke and takes him up to 3 wounds. And then that is a dead Death Trooper. So they're just down to the heavy and the unit leader, and that's the end of their activation. So going off my stack, and it's the FD cannon, so that's just going to be the same. I'm just going to take a standby and an aim with the FD cannon, and that will end its activation. Okay, Nick, so we're back with you.
I'll go with Krennic.
Okay. Oh, Krennic's advancing up. He's going to get some shots at Luke. So Luke will have heavy cover because of the tree and the suppression, reduced to light with sharpshooter. Let's go to the box. Okay, so Luke in light cover, Krennic with a single rainbow. It does have pierce, but Luke's immune pierce. And he's blanked out the roll. That is extremely unlucky. That Nick streak might be coming to an end if the luck has run out. We've missed Krennic's rally step there, so we're just going to roll that. No, so that suppression will stay on. And after that bad shot at Luke, we're going to go to my stack. Okay, off my stack. And it is troopers. Okay, so let me have a little think who I've got to go with now. Okay, give me a moment and I'll be back. Okay, so this trooper unit, that's all I've got left. They're going to have shots at Krennic. I could try and finish off this Death Trooper unit that has got 2 men in it. But my thinking is Nick hasn't played Annihilation Looms yet. So if I can kill Krennic this turn, and that's why I shot at him early in the round, he won't have that card on the last turn. So if he does play it and I get 2 suppression on all my troopers, they will struggle to make the middle. So that's my thinking. So I'm going to go for Krennic. Okay, so Krennic's got 2 wounds on him, so 2 left. I've got 6 black and a white, critical 1, and Krennic's in the light cover. Oh, that don't look too amount. Oh, okay, it's not too bad actually. Okay, 1's going to go away, so that's 4 coming through. Krennic needs some saves here. All he does, saves 2, but we'll take 2 more and that will push him up to his last 2 wounds left. Okay, so that's going to bring Krennic to 4 wounds and 2 suppression. And then for their second action, these guys are just going to move up onto this edge. I'm going to stay there, so the next turn I could just make an easy move into the middle with 1 action. I'm just trying to stay in some cover, and that'll end their activation. Okay, Nick, we're back with you off the stack.
Troopers.
It's troopers. Okay, so we've got these 2 trooper units left down here. We're going with the storms. Oh, they're moving up towards that middle. I'm going to stay in range 1 of the objective. I'll let you hear round. And that's a double move, yeah?
Yeah.
Double move, and that's the end of their activation. Okay, I'm going to go off my stack. And it is R2. So R2 is just going to be moving. I need to roll my rally. Nick, could you pass us 2 white dice? I'll roll my rally, see how many actions I get. No, so both of them will stay on. So it's just going to be 1 action. So I think I'm just going to move directly back to like here. And then just do some measuring, make sure we can't get no shots on R2 in the next round. Okay, Nick, so we know your last off the stack is troopers, which is the shores down here. And they're going to be moving up. Measuring some range to the snipers. Can't make it.
No. 1 count.
Okay, so second activation.
I'm gonna shoot with the heavy at the snipers.
Okay, we're going to shoot with the heavy at the snipers down there. Okay, so this is 2 black, 2 white, critical 1 with the T21 Bravo at the snipers in heavy. So that will just be a suppression for the snipers with that hit there. Okay, so that's a suppression onto these guys here. I'm going to go off my stack, which is them guys. Roll my rally. No, so that cover will stay on. And I'm just going to move up to here. Check that I'm still... Don't think I will be cohered there properly. No, so I'm going to have to move around with this guy. And then I'm just going to have shots at the Death Troopers there. Okay, so this is a black and a white with Pierce 1. You've got light cover from suppression reduced to none with sharpshooter. Or surge to hit. And with Pierce, that will be a dead Death Trooper. Okay, so that's a suppression and the DLT to come off. And then I just have Luke left. So I need a white dice for my rally step to see if I roll off this suppression. He does, the suppression will come off. Oh, sorry, it was 2. I need to roll again. I didn't realise it was 2. No, so 1 will stay on and 1 will come off. I'm up to 3 wounds. All I'm going to do with Luke is I'm going to jump out of here onto Krennic and have attacks. See if I can't kill Krennic. I'm just going to go there like that. Let's go to the box. Okay, so Luke's lightsaber is 6 black, Pierce 2, and Luke surges to crit. Yeah, that's going to be a dead Krennic because they will become crits. And even with Pierce, it doesn't matter because 2 are definitely going to go through and he's only got 2 wounds left. So that's really good for the rebels. Okay, so Luke's bought his time all game and now he's finally made a kill and he's killed Krennic. And that's a devastating blow to the Empire because he won't be able to play Annihilation Looms. And that ends this round. So we're going to go to clean up. Oh, sorry, no, I'm going to actually, sorry, my bad. I'm going to use Force Push now on Luke to bring this unit of Shore Troopers into base contact. Like so. And that will end the round. Okay, so we've had a talk. And Nick's decided to concede. We're not going to go to turn 6 because I don't think it's winnable with Krennic dying and Nick's only got standing orders. I've showed him Son of Skywalker in my hand, which I think he assumed that I had. So if we just look at the middle, Luke will kill these Shore Troopers here. Then Nick can make the middle then with Bossk and this unit of Shores down here. I already have Luke and that unit. This unit of troopers can make it, these snipers can make it, this unit of troopers here make it, and this unit of troopers here make it. So it's decided that it's unwinnable, so he's decided to concede. Very close game there at the end. We're going to get this wrapped up and we'll have a chat about how it went. But good game, mate. I enjoyed that. Very cagey, but I did enjoy it. Okay, guys, so another great battle rep there. Before we get into the wrap up, I just want to say a big thank you to our newest patron, which is Hal Martin. Thanks for the subscription, mate. Really means a lot to us. I'm sure you've enjoyed the battle report and we'll see you down in the comments. Okay, let's have a chat about the battle then, Nick. How do you think that went?
Yeah, it was okay. I don't think Intercept the Transmissions was that good for me, to be honest. I hadn't played with the Death Troopers, the Shore Troopers, or Krennic before.
Yeah, completely new list, weren't it?
I wanted to have a go with them, so I don't think I used them as good as they could be used. But
yeah, they could definitely. I think you could have got more out of the mortars, maybe, if they were sitting back at range 4 on that middle. I think, you know, I was surprised at how easy I just managed to pick them off. But yeah, so that's the end of the streak. Nick was on a 4. It could have been a killing spree for Nick. It could have been 5 in a row, but it wasn't. So I'm happy about that. I really liked that Rebel list. I think I liked the Rebels with the DLT. It was nice to have Commander Luke on the table. Not used him in a long time, and he's sort of fell out of fashion with people's lists and stuff. Probably because of the clones. He's no good against standbys because he can't get in, he just gets shot. But I enjoyed using him today. I think my FD cannon, the way the board was set up, I couldn't really get too much of a line, so it didn't do much, but it is a big deterrent, isn't it?
yeah,
I think
once it was down that one line, I didn't want to come to the right.
Yeah.
So I just stayed to the left. So.
And there's like we've been having a little fun with like the game within a game. So I've known Nick to have big bids. So I thought this time I'm just going, and I always have like a 10-point bid, but Nick's always at like 15. So I just thought, right, I'm going to go full 800. So I was at 798 originally, and then I put a recon intel onto Luke or the sniper to bring me smack onto 800. Nick showed up today with an 800 point list exact, and I was like, oh, come on. And then we rolled off and stuff. So, you know, there's a little game within a game. I think the way the command cards played out and stuff as well, I think me going for Krennic at the end was a good thought, a good play to make sure that he died, because Annihilation Looms would have made that last turn playable, because I might not have got two actions to move in close. So I think that was a big play. And then just the turns around, you had Bossk and you played Bossk's Reptilian Rampage because you thought I'd set up Sabine's Explosions, but I actually played Sabine's 3-pip. There was some real cunning lot play going on around that, and I think you were saying that you wish you'd have played the turn when you knew Explosions was coming. Actually, you could have played Krennic, the 2-pip, yeah. So it's the Garrison card, so you'd have had standbys, so I couldn't have jumped over. So, you know, we're still learning the ins and outs of the games, but I really enjoyed that. Probably the cages game that I've played. It felt very defensive, but I enjoyed it. It felt very strategic, and I do enjoy them types of games. So, as always, guys, if we have missed anything, let us know down in the comments. You know, keep it respectful down there. We are trying our best, and we will answer all your comments and get back to you. Is there anything you want to add?
No.
Happy with that?
Game. Thank you.
Yeah, very good game. Enjoyed it. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed the video and you're finding it entertaining, remember to leave us a like, and, you know, please subscribe. The support really does mean a lot to us, and click that bell. And always remember, if you want to go that next step, there's always Patreon. Go check us out there and see what we've got on offer. And thank you to all our patrons and all our subscribers. It really does mean a lot. Have a great day and take care.